an ample, posterior. Don't really mean too much to me. Alright, that's the crouch. That's first. Revival pill. And you have, what do you have? Where's the gun? Oh yeah, the gun is in the bag, dummy. I mean, this all looks pretty cool on the 3DS. Like, all of that pops out at you. But, I don't know, I'm not a big fan of, I don't use it all the time. And, like, I think this right here, I don't use the 3D effect. And this here is irritating because you gotta balance yourself with the whole thing, and that's kind of crappy and all that. Yeah. You got it, Jack. I mean, Snake. I mean, David.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake.
How can you see that?
To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer,
Obviously.
choose Weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a window in the upper left. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from Item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop.
That's another cool
If
feature.
your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy
Hush
tranquilizer gun?
That's right.
This is not a
It's been
Mark
fitted
22
with its own
shush
suppressor.
mutt.
However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire.
Oh,
Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger happy with it.
oh.
The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
Oh,
I have to
that
find my
sucks.
own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure.
Oh,
Can't
yeah.
leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too.
Who
Your
did he,
presence
like,
in enemy
take a crap
territory is
at?
already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't
like wearing a
supposed to be
diaper,
any
man.
American
Come
soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
Wow,
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy.
Oh,
It'll
boy.
send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So, how do I come back to life?
Yeah.
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
Yeah.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct.
Whoa.
The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll
Yeah.
introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She.
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name.
Why does he sound and look
It's
like
John
Rose?
Doe.
I don't.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing
Nemo.
on the battlefield.
Save
After a
me.
week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Nemo the serum.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My
Well,
frequency
sex
is
cocktails.
145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Huh?
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor.
Yeah.
Actually,
man.
it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
Boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
Super cool
That's right.
lady.
It's me. Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
Crazy.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of
Yeah,
course
don't sound
I
like you got
can.
beef in your
I know
house,
all
dude.
about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Let me see her
Why'd you
stats.
disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret mission.
Person coordinating the boss.
You didn't
email,
need me
age
anymore.
unknown, nationality USA,
But there were
birthplace
still so
unknown,
many things I
birthplace,
wanted you to teach
birth date
me.
unknown, birthplace unknown,
No,
address
I
unknown.
taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique.
Yeah, man.
And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't
Yeah,
even
man,
matter.
bring it around
What's
town.
most important is spirit. Spirit
Stop
and
on
body
your
are like
left
two sides of a
feet.
single
Don't-
coin.
no,
They're
don't
the
forget
same
it.
thing.
Now
I
time
can't
to bring
teach you
it
how to
around
think.
town.
You'll just have to figure it
Perfect
out for
move.
yourself.
Woo!
Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now
SpongeBob.
doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal
Pelvic
feelings
move.
about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You are a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
I've heard that saying.
Patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your code name is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah.
Why ain't she
I
in
can't
here
think of
then?
anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes,
It's good to hear your voice again.
same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC. Close quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the Major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Master.
Gotcha.
Your
Yeah,
mission is to
Snake.
retrieve Dr. Sokolov.
Alright, let's get this dude.
Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you.
Yeah, man.
Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
Alright, let's get it done. Let's get her done. Hopefully I can get her done.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Take that knife out. Yeah. Nice and slow. Yeah. And that gun. I'm ready to do some stuff. Got his water bottle on a backpack.
Commencing virtuous mission.
bunch of
Now,
pockets. Alright, I can finally play. I think. Nope, another 2-hour cutscene. No, I can actually play. Actually, another 2-hour cutscene because now I would like to save. You know.
Saving the game, Snake?
Yeah, I'm saving. Hope my memory card is good. Yeah, my memory card is good. "32 minutes and 6, 7, 8, 9 seconds, and I still haven't
Hey, Snake,
played.
you ever heard of Godzilla King of Monsters?
No.
no, what is it?
It's a movie. You haven't seen it?
Nope.
It's about this monster called Godzilla who grows to an enormous size in a nuclear test and goes on a rampage in Tokyo.
Oh boy.
Nuclear test, huh? Then the Marshall Islands must be crawling with giant monsters right about now.
It's just make-believe.
Maybe that's why my pants have been so tight lately.
Yeah.
Snake, it's a movie, not a report out of Los Alamos.
I know. So then what happened?
Why is his pants tight?
Godzilla
I
is
didn't
immune to
understand
all
that
weapons,
joke.
and humanity
I don't
has
think.
no way to stop the monster. Dr. Shirazawa develops a new type of weapon, but meanwhile, Godzilla is getting closer and closer to Tokyo, obliterating everything in its path. It was originally a Japanese movie, but they made an American version, too. I recommend seeing the original Japanese
Godera.
one if you ever
Oh,
get the
that was
chance.
so racist.
It's mostly mindless
say
fun, but
that.
it's also got a serious anti-nuke message as well.
Where can I see the original?
You'll just have to go to Japan.
Really? That's too bad.
Well, if you wait 40 years, you might be able to see it in America, too.
Why's that?
2004 will be Godzilla's 50th birthday.
You think they're still going to be making Godzilla movies then?
Of
Yeah.
course. Everybody loves Godzilla.
You made that one back
sure
in
know a lot about
2014.
movies.
I don't suppose you're the movie-watching type, are you?
Not really.
Okay, then I'll tell you everything I know. When the going gets tough, movies can save your life.
That is such
It's always good to be able to look at things from a different perspective when you get
Movies
in a
can save
jam.
your life.
That's the magic of movies.
No kidding. Well, I guess it might at least make a nice distraction.
Yeah, Leaf.
That's the spirit, Snake. Have a little fun.
Let's go. I saved. Commencing virtuous mission. I like how he holds his hands like. What's the purpose of holding your hands like a deranged kitty? Alright, let's go. But first, let's look in the backpack. How do you go to the backpack? Is the backpack? Yeah, the backpack. Alright, what do we got in the backpack? Binoculars, cigar, fake death pill, revival pill, anti-personal sensor, motion detector, active sonar. What can I take? I'll take the motion detector. Yeah, I'll take that. Where's the motion detector at? Where does it go? Is it there already? Yes, there. Excuse me, man. That was kind of gross. Oh, that's nasty. Alright. What is this on the motion detector? I think it just points north. Butterflies! Try to kill them, eat them. Darn it, can't eat butterflies. Let's look below and see what's going on. See if there's any snakes. Nothing. Oh, that crap scared me. I'm like, what the heck do I hear in my right ear? The alligators. Hop over him. Yeah, dude. You think this dude? What you doing? Oh, shoot. What the heck? Oh, there's another. I didn't even see him there. Alright. So I don't have to go the long way across the mud. Okay, the bullets are full. Yes. Oh, crap. Gotta get away from them. Ooh, good. Usually they attack me. I don't want them to attack me. What is the sonar? How do you use the sonar? Okay, maybe when I get near enemies, we'll pick it up. No enemies coming. No, the next area, I think there's enemies. Yeah, there's enemies here. I can look with R1.
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
Okay.
AK-47s and grenades.
No pineapples this time. Oh!
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. We can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage.
Yes.
Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The Uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the Face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively.
Okay.
Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle.
Okay.
If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted.
Oh, then I'm gonna
But
get
if
spotted.
you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by without being noticed.
I'm pretty much an idiot.
You can see how effective your camouflage is by looking at the Camo Index. The Camo Index shows how well your current camouflage blends in with the surrounding area. The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa. The key is to make yourself one with nature. Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
Yeah. Alright, let's go. You know I'm gonna run around like an idiot. Alright, let me see now. I'm like level, what, 15%. Okay, wait. Go back. Let's see, camo face is... This woodland will give me 5%. Alright. Now my uniform, we got a 30% here with the leaf. Alright, I think that's good, right? Now where are my enemies? This sonar is not working.